Welcome to the PAC Football Report, covering games on October 23rd, 2021. I'm Joe Onderko. This week we will take a quick look back at last Saturday's football action in the President's Athletic Conference, while also previewing Week 8 games this weekend. Entering the final 4 weeks of the season, 6-0 W&J is in the driver's seat for the 2021 PAC football title. The Presidents are coming off a bye last week, as is Carnegie Mellon, Geneva, and Thiel. Just 3 games were on tap on October 16th. Grove City had to come from behind to post a 42-29 win at St. Vincent. Westminster celebrated homecoming by rolling past Waynesburg 66-14. Finally, Case Western Reserve had little trouble in a 53-0 home shutout over Bethany. Earning Offensive Player of the Week honors was Grove City junior running back Clayton Parrish, who leads all of NCAA Division III with 17 rushing touchdowns after posting 105 yards and 3 scores on 16 carries at St. Vincent. Defensive laurels went to Westminster junior linebacker Jared Cole with 8 tackles, including 2 for losses against Waynesburg. Titan junior DB Luca Botti was special teams recognition following an 84-yard kick return TD versus the Yellow Jackets. Case Western Reserve freshman linebacker Zach Brown was tabbed Newcomer of the Week after posting 4 tackles, including 2 for losses, in the Bethany shutout win. 4 PAC matchups are on tap for Saturday, October 23rd, while Bethany and Grove City each have a bye. The game of the week takes place in Washington, where 6-0 W&J hosts 4-2 Westminster in a rematch of the 2021 Spring PAC Championship game, won by Westminster and New Wilmington 27-20. The Presidents have dominated the all-time series 36-6, but the Titans have won the last 3 meetings between the programs, with the last W&J win over Westminster being a 34-33 overtime decision at Cameron Stadium in 2017. W&J head coach Mike Sirianni previews the matchup.
Well, number one, we can't turn the ball over. I mean, and they cause turnovers. I just don't think it's, we turn the ball over against them. They cause them. They cause havoc on defense. 2 games against them, we've turned the ball over for touchdowns, and we can't do that.
Fresh off a bye week, 2-4 Geneva travels to Cleveland to face 3-3 Case Western Reserve at DeSanto Field at 1:30 p.m. for the Spartans' homecoming game. The Spartans lead the series 7-1 and have won all 6 matchups over the GTs since rejoining the PAC in 2014. The lone Geneva win in the series was a 7-0 final in Beaver Falls in 1977. Veteran Geneva head coach Geno DeMarco talks about the challenges his team faces against Case.
Oh, I saw a typical Case Western team that was fundamentally sound, well coached, players playing with high energy, and on both sides of the ball. So, they're a premier program in our league, and we respect them.
The path doesn't get any easier for 0-6 Thiel, which travels to Pittsburgh to face 4-2 Carnegie Mellon at Gessling Stadium at 1 p.m. It's the 47th all-time gridiron meeting between the 2 programs dating back to 1915. The Tartans have won the last 5 matchups against the Tomcats, with the last Thiel win in the series being a 40-27 final in 2014. Despite not getting rewarded in the win-loss column, Thiel head coach Mike Winslow is encouraged by his young team's energy and focus heading into the final month of the season.
But the focus is still on our self-improvement and really working hard, having a positive attitude. You can only accelerate your growth so fast. Part of that is an off-season, element. So continuing to teach with patience and persistence, still push our guys, to work hard.
Finally, 3-3 St. Vincent travels to battle 1-5 Waynesburg in a 1 p.m. kickoff at Wiley Stadium. The Bearcats lead the all-time series between the teams 20-15-4, dating back to 1929. Recently, St. Vincent recorded a 56-26 win over the Yellow Jackets during the 2021 spring season. That's all for this edition of the PAC Football Report. Please log on to the conference website at www.pacathletics.org anytime for the latest news, scores, statistics, and other info. You can follow us on social media via Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links are available at the PAC website. I'm Joe Onderko. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you at the stadium.